What's up guys, this is Igor in Russia, and in this video I'm gonna be showing you my neighborhood here in Russia. Did I mention I love it here? Absolutely love it. This is a bit hazardous. I love the atmosphere of a Russian neighborhood. These walkways, not the best. The quality of construction. Running tracks. Then you have football field, baseball, basketball, beach volley, and of course the buildings are big. So this here is a shopping street, so to speak. This is normal, typical neighborhood. This is Zoo Magazine. I'm going here right now. I had one of the worst barber experiences in this one. But there's a lot of beer everywhere. Нет, спасибо. Check out these huge watermelons. But we have all sorts of shops here, even tour cruises, flights, unplanned pathways. So what you guys think? How is Russian modern suburbs look like to you? Do you think this is in competition with the West? Is it better or is it worse? They build churches between neighborhoods. Ненормально что-то?
Нет, тоже ненормально. Не, он бывает на 2 дня уходит.
Small forest right here as a park. Check it out. This probably looks like more what you expect, right? In this video, I'm gonna be showing you the typical Russian neighborhood, my neighborhood, the ordinary life, the services, the atmosphere, the vibe. Check this beauty out, guys. The full experience of a Russian modern suburb. If you're new to the channel, I'm Igor in Russia, and I make videos about Russia, St. Petersburg, other cities, and exploring this amazing city and people. So I'm gonna show you the Western perspective to reality here in Russia. All right, guys, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I absolutely love this place. Oh my God. My God, I'm afraid of heights. So taking out the trash. This is a typical trash area between houses. Oh. Oh man. This is so beautiful. And in this video, I'm gonna be showing you my neighborhood here in Russia. The ordinary life, the services, the atmosphere, the vibe. I absolutely love this place. This is the edge of the city, but this is very much the city. This is not like a different little town next to St. Petersburg or something like that. No, this is the actual it. And here we have like, in this case, not everyone has this, but this is here, sort of a beach. This has been like a water preserve, I don't know what you call it, a pond, man-made. Still under the construction because it's a fairly new area. For example, they have totally forgotten about this, so this is just you know, like a wasteland sort of. People do barbecues there, etc. You know, Mongol, Russian Mongol, the grill on legs, where you grill the meat or make shashlik. I'm gonna show you the full experience of a Russian modern suburb. This is not a high-end apartment building area, so this is fairly normal. And actually this is much more inexpensive than, for example, more the ones closer to the metro, older but closer to metro or closer to the center, what makes it usually, unless it's a totally new building, usually they still are more expensive. And if it's a new building in the center, near center, let's say 10-kilometer radius, it's gonna get a lot more expensive. But the city is expanding quickly, and I've told many times that St. Petersburg grows like in numbers of larger towns by each neighborhood, meaning they built this type of neighborhood basically at once and making some additional buildings later on, but basically all of these tens of thousands of people was built instantaneously. So like, you know, 30 to 50,000 people neighborhood, just like this. Right, let's take a real walk into the real Russia. This is as real as it gets. So we have a lot of young families living in here, so there's a lot of playgrounds. And some neighborhood doesn't have as nicely made playgrounds like these, but still. Oh, they're taking the skate park away. It had holes in them. Yeah, they're renovating it. Let's go check out. And in this video, I need to do some basic stuff. I will go to the shop. I have to buy something to take with me. We will go and buy some cat litter, what you call it, special litter, soy litter that you can throw into the toilet. You don't have that in Finland or Western. It's too advanced for the West. Shop, couple of shops, 3 stops. I will grab a coffee. There's plenty of services you're gonna see in this neighborhood. Well, in any neighborhood, because there's lots of people. I love it here, guys. Did I mention I love it here? Absolutely love it. Some ping pong. You can play ping pong here. Kids, toys laying around. Место это нового не построят? Check it out. He didn't know how they're gonna build a new one. This is a bit hazardous for skaters, right? I think so. This video won't be having like a full shopping tour. I have those videos made separately. We will be shopping, but I won't be like explaining the full grocery store because that's a topic for another video, and I have plenty of those, regularly releasing new videos like that, because this is really new neighborhood. There's not a lot of cats here, by the way, stray cats. And one thing, we might go to the church, and there's one cat church that I like to feed. Let's see, I forgot the cat food though. All right, the edge of the city, edge of the neighborhood. Really windy here because St. Petersburg is very flat. People are opening business. There's everywhere, in every corner there's shops, except on this side actually. As you can see, new buildings being prepared. The neighborhood continues there. Different neighborhoods continues there. Bum, 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 bum. All are new areas. New apartment building like that over there costs like, 50 square meters, or smaller studio might be like 10-12 million if it's ready. If you want to buy it before it's constructed beforehand, it will be much cheaper, maybe half price, even less. Depends on the region. And the million is like 10,000, or 10 million is like 100,000. Like these electric bikes, by the way. But I feel like walking for once. So here we have lots of new shops as well. This is like a shop for food deliveries, not shop, full delivery storage, drugstore. There's a lot of drugstores everywhere. This shop is closed down already, or it's actually not open yet, I think. Yeah, this here is good. They have fresh beer and some food. 24-hour flowers. So that's they have food here and fresh beer, etc. It's too early for beer, guys. I know what you're thinking. And the parking, car parking. Despite that, even though it's like people that are at work and I'm technically on vacation, even though I'm working, filming. The driveways are packed with cars by the late evening. All right, let's go check out Kuster. This is like a 24-hour shop over here. There's lots more, but this one has special salami. We need to buy special salami. And also I could buy a Finnish cheese as well. All right, here we are. Do we have it? No, they don't. They don't have it. So this is a 24-hour store, as I told you. Everything is available throughout.
Взять его рыбой такой соленой уже, затравив.
All right. Let's grab let's have some water though. And cat food. And let's take this one here. Газированная. We don't need газированная without gas. This is вкусная. This is вкусная. Кустер. Это пробивать так? Сюда?
Нет, нет.
Спасибо. They have a coffee machine here as well. We don't need it. We just needed the salami. Черноголовка. Moving on. All right, so between areas we have different smaller or bigger, well, always smaller, but smaller shops and playgrounds. Sometimes others are better than the others, and they have like different styles in them. For example, we just passed the skateboard, etc. Here it's much more easier, simpler. Then there's also, this is not always the occasion, but for example in this one is, and some others I've seen, there's actually a school which is gated like everything is in Russia. He's got a ticket, he's got a passage, but otherwise this is a really cool school, brand new. It was we saw this being built while we moved in, and it has on the other side football field, running, how do you call it, I love the atmosphere of Russian neighborhood. you know, because social life is very different, more active. So you can hear people, you know, different kinds of lifestyle, life events. By the way, here's more ping pongs and basketball courts. These walkways for people are not the best. The quality of construction stuff gets, you know, falls apart, even though this is a brand new. For example, these here, after winters, many often because they didn't thought about that when they drive, clear the ways, it actually will be taken off with the asphalt because of the, you know, tractors that pull it off. So here we can see there's a volleyball court, running tracks. Then you have football field, really awesome stuff. Baseball, basketball, beach volley. That's really cool, I think. And of course, the buildings are big, so people coming from somewhere else might, of course, feel this is way too much. Understand? I, for example, like privacy, but even though there's a lot of action, I have to say this is very peaceful in many ways. Even though this is a working hour and people are not here right now most, still there's activity around. Oh my God, and those buildings on the other side, like I've mentioned in my live streams and videos, yeah, there are actually totally different neighborhoods. The ones up in the middle, in the back, and the ones on the right, they are totally different ones. Let's see if we can maybe even go and eat something. But first, next is a pet shop. We will grab this cat litter that I talked about. But yeah, the traffic here is absolutely horrific. There's a few spaces, if, for example, it's really hard to drive. Now, a lot of cars are not in, like 50% of the cars is not here. But otherwise, every inch is taken by a car. And what I like about this is that you can actually, you can do so much. You can basically, already in your neighborhood, you can do a lot of things, daily things, all the services, etc. And if you need to do like banking and stuff, that's the offices start like they're 10 minutes away. You don't need to go to the city center. Beautiful parks are located nearby, if this is not enough. Well, these are not technically parks, these are yards. So yeah, and more playgrounds for children. And you have, that's what about cars, one more thing. Even though there's a lot of, you're gonna see later on, but we passed like a couple of parking spots, car parks. Despite that, people, I don't know, do they want to save money and do this daily and you know, try to find and battle for the space, parking space. There's a small football field, gated. This here is a, well, shopping street, so to speak, and that's a new small shopping mall over here between the yard. This is normal, typical neighborhood. Vaping, drugstores, mini markets. These are 24-hour mini markets. And this is Zoo Magazine. I'm going here right now. Hey. Hey. Rest. Hey. Rest. Subway. Anyways, just had a long talk with the owner. She knows that I'm from Finland. We talked about life. and about cats and stuff, about all these stupid regulations, restrictions on the border. Okay, this is like a cosmetic shop and well-being shop, cafe and kebab. Should we eat a Russian shawarma? Should we or not? There's also this pet shop, but I support this local lady, businesswoman, business shop owner, because this pet shop .ru is fine, but it's a chain, Yeah, new cafe, Cech 85, it's a huge chain in Russia. Salon Krasоты. I had one of the worst barber experiences in this one. This one babushka did a horrible job, but the male barber was really good. He saved the situation, but we had to come back. All right, here's also pivo. There's a lot of beer everywhere, even behind me, pivo op. But now we're gonna continue our walk in the suburbs and go to a coffee shop. But I won't have a coffee here. The coffee is not great over here. They have good pastries though. Then we go to next stop, which will be revealed in a second. Здравствуйте. Можно кофе? Американо с молоком. 0,2. И какой-то чизкейк. Классический. Да.
Сытную слойку перекусить для вас?
Нет, спасибо. Спасибо. Still decided to buy a coffee though. Had a coffee and a cheesecake, like 2.5 euros or something like that. The coffee is not the greatest here, but I like the cafe is good. They have a good pastries here and the good cakes and stuff. Alright guys, next we're gonna have a visit to the church. I'm gonna say hello to the cat if he's available. Let's go check it out. So walking along the new shopping mall type of building, check out these huge watermelons. The biggest watermelons are in Russia, that's for sure. Sure, they come from elsewhere, but yeah. Cafes, hey, new flowers here, nice. Making this place nicer. But we have all sorts of shops here, even tour cruises, flights, alcohol. From time to time you can find these type of unplanned pathways. There is a walkway for pedestrians on the other side, but nobody uses that except if you're going by car and stop your car over there. So everybody walking here. You can see this quite often. So what you guys think? How is Russian modern suburbs look like to you? Do you think this is in competition with the West? Is it better or is it worse? We're gonna go to that church, which is quite also, this is modern Russia's thing. They build churches between neighborhoods. That is very, very good thing. Very good. So this is the path that some of you people who watch my live streams, this is the pathway to the hypermarket where we're not gonna go. We don't need to. But we're gonna go to the church. There's a really nice shop here with the fresh fruits and vegetables. Kukuruza. Water, clothing store. Одежда. Одежда по доступным ценам. It means clothing with a good price. Oh, check it out, some cars. I don't know why here's some cars. Some Russian classics, right? $15. I think they're metallic. More cafes. Вкусная шаверма. Here's the Uzbekская кухня. Uzbek cafe. Basically, probably. Okay, yeah, they have some pastries. This is a new shop over here. They sell some kind of a high-end cheese. I don't know, that's not a good place to open. They need to do some marketing. Cheese from Oleg something. Syryatina. Something like that. They look expensive. And cheese, good cheese is expensive in Russia, by the way. Beautiful Russian suburb. They're building some new, digging up already. It is gonna be a new neighborhood here. It's gonna be packed. Put this down actually. This here, because there's no trash bins here. There is. Good. Enter the church, you have to make a cross sign. Let's feed the cat. I've been inside, it's a beautiful church. Let's ask. Здрасте. Может быть, там знают, котик еще живет тут?
Один даже живет.
Где-то он тут бывает, я периодично приезжаю.
Ну, бывает, его сегодня нет, он ночью.
Нету?
Он полтретьего, да, ушел ночью, и пока нету, я сам этого переживаю. Да.
Еще, уже приживаете прям? Нетипично? Ненормально что-то?
Не то, что ненормально, не, он бывает, на 2 дня уходит, но все равно что-то домашнее.
А где его, куда можно оставить? Или там уже нормально у него есть все, да?
Да не, может положить на окошко.
Да?
Да?
Выложить прям, то есть?
Не выложить, просто я ему дам.
Хорошо. Ну блин, я думал, увижу.
Да нет его.
А их 2 было когда-то?
2 было, и одна белая пропала в марте этого года.
Ну блин.
Стройку как начали этого делать. Может, засыпали, не знаю. Вообще-то это умная кошечка была.
Жалко. Ну, надеюсь, придет. Потом еще приду к вам. Все хорошо. Alright, we left some food for the kitty. He said that the cat, there was 2, I remember correctly. One left, one was, as soon as they started building, she got lost in last March. Let's take a picture for my mom. And the other one that we actually came to see hasn't been here since 3 at night. That's what he said. So I hope everything is fine. I will come back later, and not later today, but later, maybe in a month or 2, and find a moment to make the inspection of the kitty. All right, a little bit more. Let's continue to another shopping mall at the suburbs of Russian suburbs. I love this view. Simply love it. And you know what? There's even a small, unfortunately, only a small forest right here as a park. Check it out. Let's have a walk here. This probably looks like more what you expect, right? I don't think I'm gonna go on the bike through that area over there, right? Or should I? I've never walked here before, by the way. Small. It used to be a huge, pretty huge forest, but they have tear it down, all of it. Can you imagine? That's such a dumb thing to do. I have no clue where I'm going. So you can also go through the park. This is no official way. People have made it a walk of their own. Back to civilization, so to speak. gonna do some shopping. See you again in the next video, guys, and hit the like button, right? Bye bye from St. Petersburg, Russia, suburbs.